Hi, Aries. This is Jess with your April mid-month 2017 council. I hope that you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries, now I do see that money is being saved for the remainder of this month. Happy birthday, by the way, for you early April babies out there, and late March, if I did not say so last month. I'm not sure if I did, but happy birthday to all my Aries out there. Now, again, some of you are planning something. You're leaving one thing, you're moving on to something else, and therefore there is a need to save. Okay, so there's some saving going on here. I do see moving, just like I saw before. So those of you that didn't move in a time frame that I was saying before, you seems like you're moving now. Some of you, it's going to be 4 months before you move, and you're moving into a house. Like you're buying something, okay? You're investing in something. Others of you, it will be something rented, but it will probably be more than what you had before. So you could be leaving family life, like home, mom's home, dad's home, that sort of thing, and moving in by yourself. And you're saving is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing savings. So congratulations. Some of you is going to be in the month of June. Others of you, again, 4 months out before you actually take that move. But I do see moving. There could be some conflict with the family. You're over it. You're done. It's like, okay, it's time for me to move on. I'm not trying to figure any of this stuff out anymore. I'm going to move. I'm going to leave. Okay. Because that's just where I'm going to get my sanity from. So I do see that. Now, as it relates to the workplace, some of you could be leaving, and it could be a number of reasons. And we usually go through this, right? So it could be you were asked to leave, and therefore now you know that you need to kind of like be a little bit more conservative with your money until you transition into something else. It kind of was a bittersweet. It's kind of bitter that, maybe you're in between jobs right now, bittersweet because the environment was not the best for you. Okay. So this ending of something was, albeit, has put you in a conservative state right now. It is a better thing for you, okay? Because it's alleviating the drama that was there, and you're going to find yourself moving on to something that's going to be far better for you. Others of you may decide to leave, and so you're going to give yourself a few weeks or months and save up your capital before you actually decide to move on. You can be starting a new business or ending a partnership in a business or deciding to change an element about your business. And so again, or rolling something new out in your business. And therefore there's a level of planning, sitting and waiting and being patient to get to that next level. And it may, again, take 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 months, or up to 4 months, or by the month of June that you find where it's like, okay, I'm finally able to kind of move on, let something go and then move on to another thing is what I'm saying here. Some of you with that house situation here, I do see that some of you may find that you are asking your mom and your sister to come stay with you. Okay. Some of you have a mate and you may be having their mom. So it could be them. She's pregnant. Your wife is could be pregnant, and you guys are going to be living with, not necessarily you're going to be living with her mom, but you may be offering the mom to come stay with you. Okay. Or excuse me, you're proposing to your mate. Therefore, she's moving in with you. She's leaving her mother. So I do get like this bittersweetness. It's sweet because you're going to be moving into an environment, a new place that's going to start a new brand new life for you. You're going to be really happy about that, but bitter because you're going to have to leave something behind that isn't going to be the best. Like, it's going to be good for you, but, again, bittersweet. If you work someplace, you really like the place, you like the people, but then it was drama and that sort of thing was holding you back. Leaving in that respect was good, but, missing out on being around the people and certain things about the place may be not so great. That sort of thing. Your wife or, soon to be wife, girlfriend, soon to be mother of your children, that sort of thing. Starting a new life with someone, moving into a new direction. Sweet. Her having to leave her mom or family to some extent, bitter, that sort of thing. So again, a bittersweet thing. And for all of you, it'll be different. As it relates to love for you guys, let me back up. So mentally, I feel like a lot of you are kind of like ending something. You're done with something. Something is 100% dead and done. Okay. It doesn't mean that it won't creep back up again, but for now it's kind of like done and dead. And all you want to do is trying to like get away from something that you either can see is going to be a problem or is a problem. So now with that, let's go into love. I do see that for my Aries men, there's two women. Okay. That's usually the theme with, Aries men to some extent is two women here. So there's two women for some of you now, not all of you now, because it could be, again, your lady and a mother. or the mother of your child that you're no longer with, and now new woman, or ex-wife, that sort of thing. But I do see two women specific in your life now, or three. Some of you do have three. Some of you really have a strong affinity for Sagittarius. Okay. And you're like, a situation is done. Something is done, a relationship is done, but it's still there for some reason. And for the most part, you guys get along. This person may work with you, may work for you, may live around you. You guys share kids. So there's something that is still very much going on with this person where they're still in your life. Okay. But I feel like you're kind of wanting to kind of detach from someone that you don't have a relationship with, but they're still attached to your life. You're trying to distance yourself from it because there's now somebody new that you're really starting to get feelings for. Okay. And you can see almost like either there's been conflict, like they've met each other, they know of each other, and there's been conflict. Like maybe this person has said this about that person, or this person, or they've done some crazy things or whatever. And this person that you're now having feelings for may be at a distance. So they're not right by you. You have to travel to go see them. They travel to come see you, that sort of thing. Right. And there's a lot of, disappointment or feeling a little lonely when the person's not around, that sort of thing. Right. And I feel like some of you Aries men are kind of making a cut, but it's like a phasing out thing, because you can't just cut an ex, right, that you have children by, or that sort of thing. If you guys work together, you are partnerships. There's something that's still lingering there that ties you more than just, we used to be together. There's a phase out that kind of has to happen. You may find that you may eventually some of you move to where this person is. Okay. Or just travel and go see this person, that sort of thing. And after spending time with them, you really want to take things to the next level. Some of you actually will continue to keep things going. You're gonna decide that, hey, I'm gonna keep both of these relationships going until they can't go anymore. Basically, I'm gonna go see this person. This person is at a distance, so you may travel for a living. You may, go on trips with your friends, and this person lives where you go on trips, and so you go see them. And then when you're home, you're with your mate, that sort of thing. So there is this triangle thing going on. Some of you are phasing someone out that you're no longer in a relationship with. Others of you are going to keep it going. And for my ladies, I do see that you may be thinking that things have changed with your mate. There's a bit of a distance, but you're just going to, again, like I said last month, play the sit back and see and wait game is what it looks like here. You're trying to really kind of be patient and nurture yourself and go with the flow. There may have been some problems in the past between you and your mate. Things look like it's getting back on track a little bit, even though they may still seem a little distant, or you may seem a bit distant to them. They may live a distance from you. There could have been some conflict. You may be feeling like this person still has feelings for another person. Okay. You may feel like your mate has feelings for another person. Some of you may feel like your mate is cheating, that he is going off and visiting and going to see someone. And there may be, especially if you guys live in a home together, you may be feeling like, again, he's going off and he's, trying to entertain somebody else, is what it looks like to me. Okay. So there is a feeling, if he's not actually in the act of doing something, you may be feeling like he still has lingering feelings for someone. And if he does travel and stuff, you may be feeling like he is reaching out to somebody and that he's going to see someone at a distance, that sort of thing. Okay. Others of you, if you were in a bad patch with you and your mate, looks like you guys are, and this is for the collective men and women, looks like you guys are going to be getting in a better space in your relationship, and become a little bit more stable in the home. After there's been some discord, some disappointment, some of you could be healing and getting over some form of triangle relationship, some form of deceit, a deception, that the person has left that person alone. But it's going to take it's going to take some time before you guys get on the other side of this relationship and get in a better place together. It's just going to take some time before you get there, probably until another 3 months from now, by the month of June, before you guys can actually say, okay, we've crossed that bridge, we've dealt with that. But for those of you that can relate to that part, you're aware that that's going on. And now you're I'm done with that. Nobody's, going outside of the relationship, and now we're working on the repairing of that relationship. So that's what I have for you guys for the remainder of April. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If you'd like to share how this relates to you, leave it in the comments section below. You know we would love to hear from you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.